Redbeard.
Well, we started with an 8-win shaman. Let's go mage and see some different stuff. You have a minion in your hand +3/+3 and this spell burst. I mean, people were popping off with this thing against me with that everything. These cards don't seem all that interesting. Let's take the new card. Let's see. Hipster, discover a spell from your opponent's class that isn't in their deck. I think Imposter's okay too, but let's take that. This card's really good. I actually like Mantle Shaper too, but mana is good. One Thief. Oh, that Draenei card is insane, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna take One Thief. I don't know. Ooh, Excavate? Let's go for a little excavation here. I like all of these too. These are all fun. I don't just like Resort Ballet. It might be the third best card here though. Sunset Volley. It's Galactic Projection Orbit. I like that card. Mr. Red hasn't quite gotten picking the new cards down yet. Me? In terms of being offered? I took them though, didn't I? Alright, I'm gonna take Resort Ballet. It's fun. This card's pretty good. Deal 2 damage to an enemy minion, and if it dies, discover a demon. Sure, there's a new card. I'll go Greedy also. Coins are good. Both are good. I like Cruder though. Second Excavate over an Urzul Rager. A new Rager. Costs less for each time you've used a location. I have none. I think running 1 Rising Waves is okay. I guess a Customs and Combustion's okay too. Customs Enforcer's okay. Maybe we just take like a cheap interactive spell. These just kind of do nothing. Let's take a Wand Maker. Let's play... Care about elementals? Not really, right? Let's just take a 3 then. I'm the Huddle Upper now. I don't think it's as good, but I think it's still probably good, right? Firebrand's nice too, but I'll take a Tidepool. And then let's take the more ass Imposter. Yeah, I like one Sunset. Cosmic Keyboard is in. I've actually not been hit by one of those, and I haven't been offered one. Third Excavate. Draenei are rolling in their graves. Leave them there, I say. This card's kind of cool, but let's take the Ghost Rider. Give us a chance to find our 4th Excavate. Okay, let's just draft a 4th Excavate. Mage doesn't have starships, right? Let's go Spell Slinger. I take a Worm Weaver. I still feel like Firebrand's just better, no? I know I have a lot of 3s. Alright, let's take the Worm Weaver now. Pass the Chalice. And I'll take an Audio Splitter. I have any elementals? Not really. I guess I'll just take this bad 4. Second Huddle Up. And I guess a Pyrotechnician. Man, we have a lot of cards to generate cards, but maybe that's okay. Our curve is just mostly 2s and 3s, right?
Yard.
I believed in you. That was your first mistake. That Warlock's deck was powerful. That definitely was not a bad deck we faced. Quite the contrary. They were a very, very strong deck.
Keep on panning.
You don't pick the ones, see?
Maybe there was math error and the Warlock was really 100-0. Could have been a Blizzard dev playing like a, you know, a god account. Just to troll me. He has more cards than me. More mana than me.
You get burned.
So long.
bigger PP than me. Can't imagine that's gonna go well. I can't imagine that will. It's the Battlecry minion. That is not a Battlecry minion. This thing's annoying.
The wand fix you.
Wake up!
Thing do. Pull his hand. I forgot. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I thought this was a Battlecry minion. Just give it a buff. That would have been really good. I could free kill it without giving him a minion, and then I could push damage too.
This isn't Moonblade.
What the hell? Dude, this card is absolutely shrekking me here. So he kills what? A 3-1, I trade.
Arm slips away.
Can at least get to that. Cryo. Okay, let's take a brain freeze. So, what can I do? 4-2, then like 2, 1, 2, something? I don't know. Can I make you an AI, Redbeard? Can I make you an AI? Sure. Is Marin in? Marin is in, yeah. Anytime this card's in, Marin's in. They're in the same set. At the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to all enemies. Okay.
I'll take the anchor.
Good. Don't really know why. I don't know why. I can go like 2-1, 2-2 maybe. Never mind. So he has 10 mana next turn and I'll have 6. That doesn't feel fair.
As a gracious host, I will tend to you personally. How entertaining.
Harbor's full.
Fix the Hearthstone DCs, you have to flip your circuit breaker. Anytime I undo the latch thing on that, I get scared. Good morning, happy Halloween if you care. I do care. How are you, Lyros? I finally made like a functional Pokemon deck and I've won like 14 games in a row or something. I put 2 Exegutors in a deck. This is almost good, but it is... Oh, now it is good. No, it is not good. It doesn't kill this. Dude! Okay, it's gotta be like this, I guess. Am I crazy? I play this, it hits, I trade, he has an 8-1 and I'm totally fucked.
Harbor's full.
I haven't bothered making my own deck yet. It takes a while till you get enough cards so you can even do it. I've been mostly just playing an electric deck with 2 EX Pikachus that I got. And then everything else in the deck was just crap. And if I got like anything else, it was just garbage. I just had like electric Pokemon, and I had to get Pikachu, and I had to like have things line up so that I would get like 3 basics, and hopefully everything died to 90 damage, or sometimes I'd have Giovanni and I'd deal 100, and that was it. Someone hit me with 2 Mewtwo EXs on my second match ever when I had basic autocomplete grass deck, and I beat him. Nice. Nice. You see the Balloon Champ's prisoner outfit? The community believes he was actually dressed as a barcode. I did see it, and I heard that, and I thought it was funny. And that his son was dressed as the 0-3 police. And they were coming to take him away.
Job's done.
A Pokemon game? Pokemon Pocket just came out. Card game is one genre where skills really transfer over, for sure. I think that's probably true of a lot of games, though, no? I mean, I'm not an expert, but I imagine somebody that's good at, like, Warcraft 3 would be good at StarCraft, and somebody that's good at, like, you know, Fortnite would be good at Overwatch or something. Maybe that's not the best comparison. Tsunami should be renamed to medium-sized wave after the change. They should make like a Magic would do an unglued set, like a joke set. I don't know how often they did them, every year, every couple years. Then you could do it. Puddle. Determined puddle. Idiotic puzzle. Puddle. If you're at the very highest tier, it'll transfer. I mean, it was meant to be 3 elementals. PJ hates Tsunami, so don't praise Tsunami unless you face his wrath. You don't want that. It was weird when it was 4 with 3 on the card. That was weird. Flavor fail. Temporary flavor fail. I don't draw a beast? At least I killed this guy. Bum, bum. How much does hero power do? 3? Bum, bum. I'm back. I made out with a hot girl on the dance floor. 10 out of 10. That sounds like a wonderful life. A wonderful experience. I'm happy. Now, I'm just saying, we need video proof. Otherwise, I'm not so sure I can believe it. Show us the makeout face. I mean, Bert has a point. That would be telling. Well, you know, you just told us. To tell us. He doesn't get attacked this turn. Well, he gets attacked, but he can't attack. So that's pretty nice. I don't have to take 11 as well, which is pretty cool. You guys are kissing women? Some of us are women. Any hair in between? Or is just the eyebrow and the toes? Oh, lots of hair in between. In fact, in between, there's hair in between, if you know what I'm saying. When did I start balding? God, I don't know. Probably like 22 or 23. Now, keep in mind, I do still have some head on the top, some hair on the top of my head.
You don't pick the ones.
But you may consider it bald. I can feel it, even if I can't see it. As long as I put some super glue and some roll my head on the sands of the beach, I still can kind of feel it.
This hat ain't big enough for the 2 of us. Get your own.
Shit, dude. I was actually kind of hoping to miss it and go face. Mage skin means Lady Tar in some languages. Lady Tar? I'm a woman, and I'm kissing women. How about that? Ooh. I'm gonna hear about somebody's kissing exploits. I'd much rather hear about a woman kissing another woman than hear about, like, threads doing anything.
Get your own!
What happened to no one left behind?
Gee, I mean, quick heat wave's pretty good, but it just doesn't help me here. I think I'd still rather take it than Solar Flare. Katrana equals Tar. Ah, okay. Is that her name? Katrana? Katrina? Is it Katrina or something? I needed that.
This one tickles.
Before he was cool.
I don't want any of that. The only problem with Archmage living for 5, turn 5 huddle up would be one less Naga. Yeah, that would have been nice. I found huddle up to be not as problematic so far. Everyone I've cast has been destroyed for 3 or 4 mana. And my opponent, I think, has played only 1 or 2 against me. I think I beat them and killed them pretty easily, too. Did I install Pokemon Pocket? If you like Pokemon, particularly collecting the cards, excuse me, I think I would recommend it. If you just want to play like an engaging card game, I don't think it really is that, honestly. It's okay. They added more hourglasses in the shop. They cost a little more. Oh, do they? I don't have that much currency. I don't know what happened. I didn't have that much currency, and then I logged in one day, and I had like 90 tickets or something, and I was like, okay, I don't know. And then I like bought all the hourglasses, and I was like, wait, I hope this isn't tied to my, I was like, I thought to myself, I hope this isn't tied to my bank account or something. I don't want to buy all this. Damn.
Job's done.
Hoping to get the 1-1 rush and kill it. Not a huge Pokemon fan, but I'm enjoying TCG Simulator. Yeah, I'm not so sure if it's like that. I don't know if it's even as good as that. Or like the pack opening stuff, unless you like the Pokemon. The art is phenomenal. The art looks incredible. Is it as expensive as Snap? I can't tell right away, but it feels expensive. If you want to play like a variety of meta decks, it feels like it will be costly. Pokemon Pinball was amazing. I remember Pokemon Pinball. I don't remember that much about it. But I love Pokemon and I love Pinball. Wish there was a new Pokemon TCG game with a campaign and gyms and the Elite Four. I mean, I think they're going to be releasing a bunch of content for this game. But I don't know about that. Something I think I can always not play it. Yeah, you get a lot of stuff at the start for the first couple of days, and then it kind of like completely disappears. It feels like, it feels initially to me less, I don't know what the word is, generous with its resources than a lot of other games this style, a lot of those gacha games. I feel like a lot of times they'll just kind of like just keep giving you stuff. But it's good, you know, like it's maybe because it's a higher quality, you know, IP or whatever, more recognized. Maybe they know exactly how far they can like stretch people. But you know, I don't know if PJ's still here. Sometimes I chat and then I just immediately disappear in other channels. But the hourglasses are like they replenish so slow if it's monthly. Like you don't have to really be in a rush to buy them. I ran out of them with like for like 2 weeks. I couldn't buy anything. There was nothing available other than like a Pokeball card or whatever.
The game begins.
Want packs? Yeah, but I don't think you have to rush like to buy the little shop things. Like they're gonna be there and you're gonna need more than you have of what you have, kind of thing, right? Could I get really lucky and not even have to hit this? Doesn't really make a difference. I guess it does make a slight difference. I guess if I didn't hit it once, but that wouldn't make a difference, huh? It could give a slightly higher chance the other guys live. Like I could hit his Gyre Worm for 3 and then not kill any of the 1 health minions also. Yeah, I need packs. I feel like my packs that I opened in the first week were so much better than every pack I've opened up for like the following 2 or 3 weeks or whatever. I never get anything good. I don't even open holos anymore. I feel like I'm on like 20 packs with 1 holo maybe.
Well played.
Maybe more.
You are so Hear my soul.
The game where he had to double the mana? No, we won that one. That was against the Druid. That was where he had Siphon, Symphony of Souls. In addition to like 100 cards better than Symphony of Souls. That was like the worst card he played somehow. Symphony might have been the worst card he played. Doesn't this card have Rush? I don't know, maybe I have to do this. Maybe I have to build a combustion or something. I'm hoping that he'll just take this trade. I guess if I combust here, then I don't even have to lose my guy.
This one tickles.
Just install Pokemon Pocket, good luck. We should open a Pokemon Pocket section of the Discord so people can post their stuff in there. The TCG channel.
Wanted, dead or alive.
Man, I could go for it now. But I think I'll just get the 1/3s for quote-unquote free. I could also play this, I suppose. Like if he bumps in to draw a card here. And there's a board clear for us. Maybe I would just take that instead. Anti-synergy. Okay. If he doesn't play a 1, then I'm happy to take the 50-50 here. I mean, I'd like to win the 50-50, but...
Hungry for more.
What's the second best option, at least? Is there a precedent for Magic copying a mechanic from Hearthstone? I thought the companion mechanic felt an awful lot like the Gren and Baku. Kind of like starts kind of in your deck. You have to have like this singular minion. I thought the companion or the whatever those cards were, the even odd mechanic was really cool. I wish that had been in Arena. And they should have made it so that like you only got offered even or odd cards. There's so many cool things they can do with Arena with such little effort. Like when that one guy came out that left both players starting at 40 health, they should have just made everybody start with that card. Just draft a 40 card Arena deck with 40 health and play that. Renathal? That should have been an event. I think that would have been cool.
Derivative.
He gets 2 cards, but, well, he's gonna get cards anyway, so what are you gonna do? People want Twist! Hey, Twist is coming back, December. I don't know if it's this year or next year, but in December, you will be able to play a few weeks of Twist before they retire it for good. I don't want to hear any bad-mouthing a Twist there. 40 cards would shock and disappoint Arena players. Let's start with 31 and work our way up. Start with 31 health. I could see it.
Your ship is nothing to my blades.
Or ship is nothing to my blades. Shut up. Like flying around in his ship anyway. Shut up. Soon we'll be able to have a lot of fun with twists for 3 hours before everybody's playing the one broken thing that never gets nerfed. And that'll be the highlight of that week. Will be the highlight of Twist's history. I hear they're refocusing on mercenaries and abandoning Arena. I don't think so. How could they when Arena's popping off? How could they when it's actually popping off? Okay, how do I kill this? Try to throw it back. Maybe I can set up like a counter lethal.
Done.
3 of these. Boy, that really lagged that thing out, huh? Hey, Redbeard has a 6-pack. I've got a 6-pack. I heard they're recoloring Warriors mana crystals red to represent rage. Kind of cool. 2 weeks to a month of Renathal Arena would have been awesome. Yeah, start with Renathal and then start with a drafted legendary or something. That'd be cool. Hunter's mana crystals turn green, then go invisible like camouflage. Is this an old meme? I've never heard this one. Otherwise, you know, that'd be kind of cool. Can we even see? We can't see his mana crystals, right? Taunt and lifesteal. I guess he would never really feel like he's getting counter lethaled, right? Why do all my cards cost more?
As a gracious host, I will tend to you personally.
Candle mudslider. I raise, you fold.
This doesn't look good.
How entertaining.
This don't look good. I either have 14 cards in my hand per turn or 0. And I have 3 adaptive amalgams in my pool.
You squawk the plank.
Blast Mage shitter?
You burn.
Oh, that's gonna be bad. Well, I mean, I'm only shooting 4. I might not even hit that.
Take pickaxe.
How does adaptive amalgam work with spell burst +3/+3? Too tired to think about it myself. It would be a 1 mana 4/5. And it would have that spell burst.
You don't
I
pick
think.
the one, silly. They love a little bitter.
Okay, what could I draw? Like if I guess if I drew my last excavate card, what is my last excavate card? A cryo? I really need a spell. I guess like tide pools, finding cryo would be probably the best thing I could do next turn.
There's no look save.
Could be good. Times. Man, combustion's so good. Oh man, that's tough. I mean, combustion is so good this turn. I can hit there and combust. Play this and clear everything. Then I have nothing and I kind of do nothing. 2-2-2. It's like hit there, ping there, play the keyboard, and then play the Infinitize and get a 2-2. Yeah, that's probably the best thing I can do. What if I hit here instead? And I guess he'll get another effect. I might be able to use this. Oh, maybe that's fine. Got excited. Honestly, I saw, I got a little disappointed. I looked over to the right, I got a little disappointed. I saw it hit and I was like, okay. And I actually saw the 1 health. And I was like, alright, he must have like low rolled. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay, that's not so bad. Didn't want stint? No. I wanted to get rid of that 5-4 that buffed his board, if I could. Oh, that's pleasant. Next turn. Next turn, right?
Hope is an illusion. You fight me, you get burned.
Tendies end it. Alright, I want Tendies next turn, okay? Certainly getting another turn from Yogg. No Infinitize? Yeah, you could. I think I'd rather play a 3-mana 6-7 than add a card to my hand here. Get a 2-2 instead of, you know, getting a 9-9 or something.
You don't pick the ones, see? Guaranteed magic!
Turn it up, turn it up. I am all around you.
Only so much time.
Wake up.
I don't know what happened. But I think I got all my plays off. I think. Alright, someone here, someone over there. Over here.
Well fought. I can
Livened up the game, that's what I was going for.
Yado.
I don't really want 2 huddle ups. It just feels slow. That's very astute of you. My eyes won't allow me to. Okay, have a great rest of the night.
You don't pick
I'll stay here and try to kick ass in the arena. Did I tell you I watched all of Solo Leveling? It was actually kind of interesting. On the day you were off, you didn't tell me that. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it sounds like an anime, or as I call it, onime.
Audio processing.
Not exactly what I want to copy, but I feel like we can do better than this. How many episodes is it? Huh? Pardon me? What is this crap?
I'll take the anchor.
It's only 12. Korean-based anime. They're fairly short, 20 minutes. Gotcha. I like that, man. I was talking about it when I was watching Barry a month or two ago. But I would much rather shows go back to like 30 minutes than an hour and 15 or whatever.
Bridge reporting in.
There's another season soon, but for now there's only 12. Gotcha. Dr. Nutella. Thank you for your follow, Dr. Nutella.
Always hungry for more.
Harbor's full.
It's feeding time.
Gonna deal with the Wind Fury next turn. Solo Leveling was the first Korean manga that really went mainstream. Gotcha. Oh yeah, everybody should hit the follow button. B Kosek, thank you, and Dr. Nutella. Appreciate those things. Oh wow, that thing is nasty.
I must have slain 100 or so.
I don't really want to give him a spell here.
Shaking a stud.
Yeah. That random? Freeze a random enemy minion? KSI Man. Thank you, KSI Man. You're enjoying the new arena? Hope you're enjoying the new Redbeard YouTube video. Double huddle up is filthy. We have 2 huddle ups, but huddle ups are, I don't think, what they were. I don't think huddle ups are what they were. Wow. Can almost kill him. Bustin. Could play that. Let's see what's in here for us. Go 1 damage and give a weapon an attack.
This one tickles.
I think I would have focused on killing the mana worms there.
Diado.
Hope you're both doing well. Who was whinging about huddle up this time though? I was down at earliest on turn 6. Yeah, it's a lot different on turn
It's Hallow's End.
it's a lot different on turn 6 or 7, but also without the chance to roll an 8-8 or a 5-9. Like, that's a big deal. That's a big difference. Stormy brought snacks? Yeah, 3. Turn 3 or 4. Nerfed Marin feels a lot fairer. It's a lot worse, but a lot more fair.
This one tickles.
Yeah, I want snacks. I'm hungry. How's Marin nerfed? The good treasure reduces by 3 now, instead of making things cost 0. That is a pretty substantial change. Play those and hold the coin. Golden monkey? Maybe it's a golden monkey line now. I've got cards. I'm not sure if I've got time, but I guess we'll see what he does. Red's demanded getting banned after getting hit by it on day 1. Yeah. They do seem to listen to Dreads, and they used to listen to Kolst. They seemed to me to always actively enjoy ignoring Redbeard's concerns. That's why I don't provide them anymore.
As a gracious host, I will tend to you personally.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna value the coin more than this stupid effect. Making this thing a 9/9 or whatever just doesn't really matter. Red's bullied Kolst out of streaming.
Candle much lighter.
I'm not illegally allowed to say anything otherwise. I may face his wrath and get bullied myself. Needless to say, I fear him. Just coin Marin here. Yeah, I'm gonna just coin Marin.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
This is reduced by 3 instead of 0, which just makes a big difference if you're hitting these cards. I actually have to spend mana on them. For me, it's probably not much of a change because I usually only hit 1s and 2s before anyway.
And all thanks to me.
I want a 3/3 on board? I kind of do. Wow. Probably would have used that there.
I prefer post-pop goblin.
I prefer post-pop goblin core. Can't say shit or we lose our business relationship. You know, when he started streaming earlier, he can't raid me anymore. I feel like I'm not getting anything out of this other than constant grief and trolling. He needs to start working harder, longer, faster, stronger. Man, I have found having 1 less mana than my opponent this meta to be so punishing, while conversely having 1 more mana to be so fair and rewarding. 3 Marins. I'm seeing double. 6 Marins. Been good. Not really. Which is the real one? I found the real one. It's the unfrozen one. I need something with 3 health. 3 health. No. Oh, it still doesn't work anyway.
Curious.
If I could hit here, I need to give it 1 health somehow. Then I could like live, not win, but live maybe.
There's only so much time.
I don't even know what I can do.
The anchor.
Not those things. Bunch of cards, another play. I mean, I have a lot of things. It's just really hard to beat a 6 mana 10/10 that summons 2 minions and taunts, and a 3 mana 12/12 that draws you a Marin and things like that. Hard to beat those things. My cards did stuff, yeah.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
Candle butts lighter. Candle butts lighter.
Those hits could have been better.
Fiado.
I think your light show is broken. Was it? I thought you guys always tell me to smork.
You shall
guys are always
pay
telling me
for
to
your
smork.
insolence.
This tune. Is that a 1 in 16 double face hit? Yeah. Yeah, something like that.
Processing.
Get on the board, get an extra copy of Cryo, potentially. Want a Cryo, not whatever I get from him, probably, as well. Well, nothing I can do about it, so maybe we get a 1 or a 2. Oh. Man, this thing could cost 0. That's gonna be so cheap at some point, right? Even another copy of that might be just better than a Cryo here, actually. How many starships did you launch? I've only launched a few. The rogue deck we drafted on day 1 launched a buttload. We had 3 of the card that discovers.
What happened to no one left behind?
Rerouting sound.
Not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping to get the discover thing. Get this down. Need this to die, though.
Keep 'em tuned.
You have 2 spells? He does have 2 spells. Kind of annoying. That's good. Supernova's... I guess I could play Supernova 2 turns from now. Man, that card is so broken too, if you can make it. It's gonna go down to 3, so I can go 2 and 3.
Whatever shall
Rewind's a discount? Yeah, it is. What am I getting though? A rock? I'm spending 2 mana to discount these. I'm gonna take Supernova.
That's the way.
It's more fun anyway. Get a rock or something, it's not the worst. God, Maxitude's great, but I'm just gonna take this. It's gonna be fine, right? We don't really need cards, we just want to make sure we're not getting too buried here. I didn't have the tide pools, but that still worked out pretty well. So how do I empty my hand here? It's like 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Play this on 7 maybe. Supernova, and then get a handful of fiery spells. And then what are these things called? Huh. Got a grow fin for 1 mana on turn 6.
And magma go hand in hand. You fight me, you get burned.
Job done.
I hate that the starships take up board space. Yeah, me too, actually. Oh, we launched a bunch in the Death Knight deck that went 12. They had like 3 copies of the 3 mana 2/2 that resummons stuff. I might need a little board space if I want to play those 2.
This hand ain't big enough for the 2 of us.
Pardon me?
Wake up.
Never seen one, a starship? Yeah, they're tough. They're tough to get enough cards for. The Death Knight did have the Death Rattle 2/2 thing, and then the Rogue had a bunch of the Discover effects. Really? He just dead? Maybe not. Looks like he must be. Weird. I could keep them. I just have a lot of things to do on 2 and a lot of things to do on 3. We gave up all of our cards, but still ended up with a bunch of 3s. I'm trying to find a 2. Not anymore, yeah. You're gonna play against a lot of Death Knights. You hope when you're lucky enough to roll Death Knight, A, you don't low roll. You don't really need to high roll, but you need to hope you don't low roll. And then you need to hope you don't queue up into a bunch of Death Knights, because then you're probably only 50-50 to win those types of games. You went first, right? I did go first. It kind of negates the advantage if you're not playing any cards. But, you know.
Oh, wait, I'm rich.
Bustin'. No, probably can't let him draw a million cards. Maybe it's a 3 and a 1 with combustion here. Plays a 3rd minion, sure. If not, I think I'll just play the Sleepy and see. Go 5. Can still go. Oh, I don't have a 2. We actually need a 2. Still be a 1. Okay, we'll see. We'll see what he's up to. In time. Guess I could just play the Ghost Rider.
This may just be my best song yet.
Both of those are so good. I mean, Death Knight just has like an infinity amount of infinity amount of broken death rattles. Also, like, good enough for this.
Sorry, Gleeselton. I am working.
Like, devolving missiles is so important. No hexes. I don't know if Reverberate is draftable. It must be, but I have not been offered one. I don't know if I've seen maybe a single one. I don't know if I've seen a single one that wasn't discovered. Damn it, Bobby. I don't want that AoE now.
What happened to no one left behind?
You fight me, you get burned. Turn it up.
Pretty good hits to not hit the frozen minion and to actually kill one of the 2/2s. This card feels like, in this spot, it could deal 6, no? Had 3 reverbs in Warlock, but a bad deck? Oh, okay. Did draft a Warlock the first day or yesterday? It was pretty rough. I can't remember what we had. It didn't feel good. Actually can play this next turn. He must be trading too then, right? Or have a spell or whatever. So maybe a combustion? He'd have to play something small over here. Could ping combustion and greedy to clear. Maybe that's just what we do.
This one tickles.
Then we can volley next turn. I mean, a volley on 8 going first is pretty good. Have the devolve for the inevitable death rattle wave here. Guess we gotta do that if it hits here. So almost certainly facing down a CNE. It's in his hand already. We're probably unlikely to get there, but maybe we kill him before. Could happen. Throw it in here. Wait, what? Okay, well, that motivates me more to just throw that in first. Okay. Taunt Reborn, Death Rattle, resurrect a different friendly Death Rattle minion. I did have Sleepy Resident, so I at least get something, and that's pretty huge. Anything else? That's it. Okay, so I can get a rare and an epic. Can't see an ES yet. So I want to put as much pressure on the board as I can this turn, so I can kill him before he CNEs.
The stars above shall light our way.
I don't have a hand that puts a lot of pressure on him. That just is what it is. I'll take a look. I guess that sort of puts pressure on him. Can't cast Marin, but I'll take Marin.
But slider. Candle but slider.
He doesn't have to have CNE either. I just, corpse farm, kind of wasting corpsicles. Sometimes people just get too excited. They're like, I have to be growing my CNE every turn. He also might have just had, you know, 3 8-drops in his hand, and that's the only play he can make. He's dead on board right now. Still dead on board. Still dead on board. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. Felt well earned. 3, 6, 7, 8.
Fireworks? I sure hope they do. You know,
BG, what's up, Urinaro? Urinaro? It's good, cheap-ish stuff, right? I guess. Extra coin. Oh, another Death Knight. Rainbow the strongest or Double Plague? It's tough to say. It depends what you get. I mean, if you're getting Excavates and Corpsicles and CNE, then Rainbow's probably a fine selection. If you're getting whatever that Airlock Breach and the 3-mana Discover a Death Rattle, give it Reborn cards, then that's probably really good too. Aim for top 8. As long as you can finish in the top 8, you at least don't go 9. You have that to hang your hat on. Don't know if this is right. But it's a bunch of cheap stuff. Don't really want to hold the coin in hopes that I'm going to coin out like a huddle up and then fall behind.
Processing.
I could coin the 3. If it hit, it would be pretty good.
Your ship is nothing to my blades.
Now it's a worse play, because if I miss and hit there, it's really bad.
This hand ain't big enough for the 2 of us.
Okay, alright.
You now take Mandible.
Can't get a discount there.
As a gracious host, I will
Hopefully we hit a
tend
2.
to
I'll just play whichever
person.
2 gets the buff, as long as it's not this one.
You don't pick the ones.
It was that one. Can go here and here. The common Excavate Treasure could be okay. Guess I'd need to play this, and then this, and then this, so that I can keep the chain going. Oh, but I'd have to hit another minion, too, to probably really want to do that. Third best hit. That was the third best hit. It's the difference between having a 5/5 on board and not.
This may just be my best song yet.
Not super cool, but this is the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. This cookie is crumbling. Kinda rough here, actually.
What happened to no one left behind?
Could get the 1/2 or whatever.
Candle mudslider.
Then at least I have the option to, like, get the buff if he doesn't kill the 4/4. Low odds there. Not sure if that's even the best thing, but definitely low odds. Oh. Interesting. Does he kill the 2 things and leave up the mana discount? Looks like he's going to leave up the mana discount. Oh, wow. That was done well.
Welcome to the crew.
Looking for Marin, looking for Customs Enforcer, the 4 mana, 3/5. I just ripped out my headphones. Looking for Resort Valet. But this list, I think, enough stronger than the other cards. Surprise Lethal. If I can get the Sunset Volley down here, that'd be super swell. Stay away from the 6/7 because I don't have a great turn if I can't play the Sunset Volley here. You must coin to hero power the 4/1, right? Okay.
So what?
Big elephant, or as I call it, an olifant. Hi, Red. What's up, Lee? Song name. This is called Drift. What is it called? Drift. Unsurprisingly, I have found this card to be rather underwhelming.
The pirate's life is not for me. I'm not cut out for this.
It's like, you're like, oh, I can just attack to give it taunt because you wanted to have taunt, but you're like, well, I can't because I have to run it into a taunt. So it doesn't have taunt. It also just doesn't add up 0 mana anything to your hand, so. Red, is Huddle Up still obnoxiously problematic without the dual class? I haven't found it to be obnoxiously problematic so far. I think it has less to do with dual class and more to do with Sunken City being out, which does have an 8/8, a couple of different 5/5s, a 5/9. In terms of Nagas, there's a lot of big Nagas in that set. But Huddle Up still has the 3rd. Oh, this data's not really super reliable because it still has Nightcloak Sanctum in here. Huddle Up still seems to have a really, really ridiculously high deck and played win rate though, so maybe.
I have but little time.
Devolving missiles? Yeah, actually not the worst. This works, right? Build your own excavate. Drops. Yes, drops are still live until November 2nd if you haven't got them or claimed them yet. Lots of packs. 10 packs. Shout out to Blizzard for that. Blizzard may fail in some things in many ways, but and what's coming here? That thing? Or
You've been gnomed.
deal 3 damage to all enemy minions. This should go face too, man.
Wake up!
I wish one card create a board cards without setup be banned from Arena. The only answer to them is to have a board clear, which is very premium. There are no downsides to drafting cards like Huddle Up compared to any high cost minion. True.
Must have.
リヤード
Job's done.
This hand's pretty good if I find a spell.
Better be something good.
Dang it. I don't know if that's even right. A hard decision. I was able to play a dwarf planet and all the zero attack eggs went into the opponent's face. That's pretty funny. I'm sorry that happened to you, but that is pretty funny.
You're both number one to me.
If I ever find a spell, my god, we're gonna be popping off with it. Really glad that didn't go face. We did get the second best hit. If he had a ping, then actually hitting the 2/2 is better. He has like an Elven Archer. Obviously, Elven Archer's not in, but like if he's got the demon. Oh, yeah, sure. Actually, pretty cool. Heal up. Heal me, dude. I'm the only one with health missing here. We know we can just bump and hit it, which would actually be okay for us. We go here. That doesn't really help me. Let's just do it like this. We get a 1/1. That kind of sucks, but might scare him enough that he wants to use both of those this turn. I mean, I could huddle up next turn if he doesn't kill it. I don't have one, but he doesn't know that.
I ain't nothing but a
Wow.
hound dog.
Like, no way that's better than just killing this, right? You kind of can't even blame RNG or anything because this was the decision that he made. And he might kill it here easily, but it's just like, oh, you can kill this broken card or you can play a working greaser. Sometimes you just have to suck it up and respect this card.
Our hearts go out to you.
Sunset Volley.
Always hungry for more.
Audio processing.
How do you play a Naga, deal 2 damage to a random enemy, and draw a spell? Holy shit.
Thanks to Chiocciola Cosmic ML for my sub gift.
Thank you, Katie. Hope you had a good Halloween. Hope life is treating you well, stream's treating you well. Shout out to Cosmic Camel, wherever he is. Probably at some sort of Halloween rave sex fest or something. Just as it was meant to be. Man, I need a lot of board space here. Otherwise, I'm gonna miss out on a 7/7. I'm probably not killing him here unless I hit here like 9 times. So I think I'm gonna make what should appear to be a pretty crazy looking play. What? Sorry, what did I say? Take some of it back if it was too stupid. Sorry, I was actually trying to figure out how much board space I needed there. So I played this, it doesn't die, right?
Wanted, dead or alive.
I play
Rerouting
this
sound.
to get a copy of that. I play this. I play this.
You fight me, you get burned.
Play this.
Turn it up.
Use this. And I kill it. Why didn't you copy the spell, the big one? I don't want to do that. I could see an argument to keep this, or even potentially combustion. With as many 2-drops as we have and as many 3-drops as we have, I'm not going to be in a rush to keep like situational 3s or reactionary 3s. I'd rather just start playing minions. When the heat death of the universe happens, Red will still be streaming Arena. Hope you have a good night, Piano Bruh. I think we're having a cold death, right? A big freeze to the universe. It's the latest theory that I came up with. That the universe won't really end in a ball of heat, but rather in a infinite end of nothingness.
You don't pick the ones.
That's what heat death means, doesn't it? I thought heat death meant that everything contracts and dies because there's too much heat. We can only hope. I certainly don't hope for that, personally.
Always hungry for more. It's feeding time.
I certainly don't hope for that. But I guess I won't be here to see it. There's been recent evidence to suggest the Big Bang was not the beginning. Is that so? Please don't high roll for him. That is very good for him, but probably not good enough that I have to get mad about it, you know what I mean?
The wand picks you.
This one tickles.
This card has absolutely just bodied people so far. Like, this mana worms just get nasty in one turn. Morning, ass man. I mean, Redbeard. What the hell?
Hope you don't have two left feet.
I do appreciate a plump Dumpus, but keep the Firebrand. I think I'm going to take the same philosophy we took last game, which is that I have a buttload of 3s and a fair amount of playable 2s. So I'll just prioritize the 2s. Probably end up with 3s anyway. Seems like a lot of games are decided by turn 5. I mean, I don't feel like there's more this meta than any other meta. I actually feel like it's the opposite. Many more games feel like they go a much further distance. We just had back-to-back games where our opponent did nothing. And also left up our minion.
Welcome to the crew.
That allowed us to play the huddle up. Boy, they're all good. I guess the one-man band doesn't look great for us right now because none of our minions, I guess we have one minion type. Mutating life form just feels like it's gonna fit the curve really well.
So much time.
I play the bellhop. Man, the bellhop is kind of insane if you get the legendary Nexus Prince Shafar.
It's not ready.
I was thinking so long I forgot if I could attack or not.
An island lo-fi is on the come up.
Okay, so what am I doing? I guess, I guess I'm doing this actually. I don't want to make that trade. I might hero power. I guess I'd still play this over this. I could hit a 3-cost spell. I can also play 2 and 2 depending on what this turns into. Do you ever be like, why do I have positive feelings to this guy for no reason? Positive feelings? No. I have positive feelings towards most people. Excuse me. You mean, why do I have sexual feelings? Is that what you're equating to positivity? I never really do.
Gnome Funky's real music.
For anyone. Evening, good luck on the run. It's looking good so far. Yeah, we started with an 8, continuing on to a 9. That is an incredible 2-drop. Guess I should play this first. No, I can't play that first. It supports him to do something here. Only negative XDD positive, I can easily tell in most cases. Yeah, I don't really feel too much negativity too much of the time. About like people or whatever, like individuals. I try not to exude too much negativity just in general. Like, you know, I mean, like, yeah, you're gonna get frustrated whenever playing Hearthstone, but I mean, just in my actual like life. Like almost perfect, but I can't push the damage if I don't make the trades. So it's a little awkward. So I have to lose a fair amount of damage. Here, I'll take one of those out, I guess. Like if it wasn't all taunts and I could just push everything, like the damage all lined up close to perfect for us, but
You fold. You burn some, you earn some.
I don't have enough mana.
I hate that. Beard is looking good tonight. I need to trim it for sure. Today, after the stream, it's gonna be a trim day. Good luck. Some things are lethal. Actually, no taunt is lethal, right? Can I ever? There's nothing I could get from him, right? All right, just no taunt. Take it. Rough is good. Yeah, it's just a little too much. It's a little long. So I do like a 3 and then I do like a 1 on the mustache. That's been kind of nice, but I think lately I've been doing a 0 on the mustache just because I don't want to do it 2. So I have like a day where it's like too short, but then a day or two it's like kind of like back towards a 1. Unlike over my lip makes eating awkward. Yeah, like, everything gets caught in it. Like, every time you drink something, it just... Every time you take a bite of something, like, oop, too much. Damn, give me a spell. But they didn't want to. It's tricky, too, because it's like... oh, I'll get a spell and make it cost 0, but I'm going to want to cast what I get, and I might not get a spell either. 1 clipper, a minimum. I think I have actually a half-inch, like a 1/2 clipper. I don't know if it's an inch actually, but like whatever, 1/2. Taunt, draw. Let's take the taunt here.
Audio processing.
Try to protect this thing. It's funny though, I do want it to die this turn because I want the cryo. We'll probably go Sleepy Resonant, Firebrand, cryo, and then try to go like Worm Reaver cryo from. Is it 1 millimeter? Yeah, it's not an inch, sorry, that's kind of silly. I don't know what it is. Rice or pasta? Yeah, depends what you're eating them with. Would have been insane if that lives though. Eh, might not. Hate my trimmer's 1 millimeter setting, it's less than 1/20th of an inch. That seems too short. I don't know if I have something that goes that low. If I want to. Wait, kind of punished. Oh, I guess not punished, huh?
As a gracious host, I will tend to...
Just play this one instead of that one.
How entertaining.
I just want to see their name. So it could be like 3-3. It could be pretty big. What does I use for my stash? It's about 0.1 inches. I don't know what I use, but yeah, it's probably around that, I would guess. Shut up. Shut up with this crap. I do the same clipper for his back and his mustache. I do, actually. I do, that's true. Right there. I mean, this thing is freaking huge, right?
You fight me.
Derivative.
Ugh. Okay, I guess that's all I can play. I can double trade here. I kind of just don't want to. I want him to trade his guy and then have it sleep. Oh, let's go base. Yeah, I use I do my mustache and then I take the trimmer. I just grab it by the cord and just kind of like, and then the hair is just flying all over the place. I just kind of like get most of it that way. Figure it, you know. Almost missed 3 damage. I've never missed 3 damage, and I sure as shit ain't gonna start now, okay? Wait, do I keep the buff on this? I do, right? There's no way I lose that buff. There's no way. How? Why would I lose the buff? Doesn't the buff go away? Why would that happen? In such an idiotic way. Did I play an elemental last turn? I don't remember what I played. 7 mana? Probably not, right? I used to have red in my beard, but it all turned gray and I'm only 33. Mine's turning very gray, I feel.
There's only so much time.
I raise, you fold. Let us see if this will wake up.
I did that in the wrong order. I thought Heatwave looked good, but it really didn't do anything. I also thought maybe I should trade here, because this card's kind of annoying. All men should grow a beard before it turns gray. I mean, people should just do whatever they want, right? Oh, another, no? Here? No?
Resound across this wretched world.
Demonic Dynamics. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it, Red. That'll do it, old red turd. Wait, I get a legendary here? Maybe that won't quite do it for them. That ain't one you wanted to see.
What story will you give my work?
It'd be kind of cool to draw the keyboard.
Let's give them a story.
Let's get physical.
You challenge me.
Alright, I mean, they're not coming back from that legendary. You could have another one drafted in his deck, though. That'd be pretty bad. That would be pretty bad. Kibler turned full gray quite early. I mean, Kibler's like in his mid-40s, isn't he? He's 44. Okay. Ass. 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 He's 83. Oh.
Let the echoes of doom resound
I tried the Bazaar. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It just felt like backpack battles. I don't really like those type of games too much, but it just felt like backpack battles with better. It looked better and felt better. I never played it, but I watched some people play it. It did look like a.
The day if you are so
It looked like a better
thank you.
production battle, backpack battles. 10's really good. I mean, I'm not beating double, whatever that thing was.